In serial fiction, to reboot means to discard all continuity in an established series in order to recreate its characters, timeline and backstory from the beginning. The term is used with respect to various different forms of fictional media such as comic books, television series, video games and films among others. Now I have seen a few people talking about the possibility that Assassin's Creed could see a reboot, but in this video I'm going to explain why I personally do believe that that is a bad idea. Now, Assassin's Creed has had a focused story that, although it has waffled a little bit in the past, there has been this focus that has been somewhat consistent in the games. If they were to reboot this, as the definition of reboot in the beginning of the video suggests, this story would be scrapped before it ends, which would just annoy everybody, especially the long-term fans, the people who've been there from more or less the get-go. Ruining the continuity like that will just create a mass ball of confusion, which would cause a great loss in older fans and a lot of confusion among the players who are new to the franchise but are playing through the games. Then they get to this point, they get to the games that are part of the new canon or continuity, so to speak, and they're unrelated to the other ones, and it just would feel a bit off. I mean, I'd understand had it been about 20 years since the last game they'd finished the story properly and then they moved on to a reboot, but the idea that Assassin's Creed could have a reboot, which isn't at all what's going to happen, just wouldn't work. It would be removing the narrative that has kept fans hooked from the good old days, if you know what I mean. So thinking about it, completely rebooting the franchise, like there have been a couple videos suggesting that it might work or whatever, it wouldn't work. Because it would create masses of confusion, and beyond that, what good would it do for the franchise besides from the clean slate that they could work from, and that's okay I suppose, but does it need that? No, it just needs a little bit more clarity in the game's stories. But beyond that, ask yourself, what good would it do? And the answer is nothing. So I'm in the basket that Assassin's Creed doesn't need a reboot at this point, because they haven't finished off the story that they're trying to tell. Maybe when that's done, being Ubisoft, they might try to give us more stories within the universe, which would sort of be a reboot, I suppose, if they had no correlation to the stories that we're already getting. Now, had they done that, say, a few years down the line after they'd finished the story, that would probably work. But right now, they need to finish the story, otherwise rebooting wouldn't work. I don't believe Ubisoft has actually said that they are planning on rebooting, thankfully, but I have seen a couple of videos of people suggesting that it could be a good idea or might be a bad idea, and I wanted to throw my 2 pence into the mix. It was a very easy point to prove, there was not really much else to say, but be sure to dive into the comments and let me know what you think. After all, that's what they are there for. So thanks for watching everybody, I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, share, comment, and I'll see you all very soon. So yeah, so